السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. As we discussed Iqbal in the previous topic that he was addressing to the young generation, now we will discuss a question from Iqbaliyat, and that question is something like that. Why Iqbal is focusing on the word hurt and its capabilities and spiritual functionality. Again, listen again please. Why Iqbal is focusing on the word hurt and its capabilities and spiritual functionality. As Iqbal chosen man of the human beings, human beings here are used because human beings also have categories and are categorized. First category is animal, then human beings, then the man or woman, gentleman or gentle lady. He has also chosen the most functional organ of the body of human, which can never die, It is evergreen organ and having the controlling authority of the whole body. Heart is an organ which is specialized in animals organically, in animals organically. That is only organ. And in humans spiritually. And the heart in the breast and the chest of human, it is made and it functions spiritually, and it is called spiritualism. While the other creatures doesn't have this kind of organ, which is the cause of they have this organ, but not so functional as it is in the body of man or woman. Which is the cause of their inferiority. They are inferior. They are inferior to human beings because they doesn't have heard functionally. They have heard organically. And functionally, I mean spiritually. Which is the cause of their inferiority and the human superiority. Iqbal mentioned and proven it in his below Persian lyric. ببهر رفتم و گفتم به موج بتابه. ببهر رفتم و گفتم به موج بتابه. I went down to the sea. همیشه در طلب است چه مشکلی داری. And said to the restless waves, you are ever in search. In your pouch, هزار لؤلؤ لالا در گریبان است. هزار لؤلؤ لالا در گریبان است. درون سینه چمندا گہرے دلداری. تمہارے اندر تو ہزار ڈائمنڈس ہیں اور قیمتی پریشیس سٹونز ہیں. کیا تمہارے پاس دل بھی ہے؟ But do you have in chest like me a pearl of her? He used the word pearl for her. So, what did the ocean replied? تپید و از لب ساحل رسید و بیش نگفت. تپید و از لب ساحل رسید و بیش نگفت. It writhed and swung away from the shore and said not at all. The ocean was unreplyable that I have heard. Ocean doesn't have heard. आगे क्या फरमाते हैं? बको रफ्तम व गुफ्तम ब इंच बेदर्दी. बको रफ्तम व गुफ्तम ब इंच बेदर्दी. रसद बगोश तो आहो फगा गमज़दे. I went up to the mountain. Bako raftam. I went out to the mountain. Guftam ba'inch bedar, and asked what insensitivity did the sighs and cries of any anguished soul ever reached your ears? If your rocks heard, रसद बगोश तू आहो फगान गम ज़दे. अगर बसंग तू लालेज़े क़त्रे खूनस यकीद दर आब सुखन बामने सितम ज़दे. Then come from mountain and talk to wretched soul like me. I withdrew into itself and stood still and said not the word. It said not the word. Oh. بخود خزید و نفس در کشید و بیشت نگو. ره دراز بریدم زماه پرسیدم. I went to a long distance and asked the moon, it is your Lord to journey along its destination, also your Lord or not? The rest of your continents turn the world into genuine land, but the sheen of your scare. Does it dome from the splendor of a heart or not? And cast a jealous glance at the star. रह दराज बरीदा ज़मां पर सिदम सफर नसीब तो मंजिलिस्त किनीस्त सुई सितारा रकीबाना दीदा व बेश न गुफ्त. सुई सितारा, the moon, Suya Sitara, the moon looked to the stars and became calm, never said anything. Oh, and said not a word, leaving the moon and the sun behind. I reached Shudam Bahazrat Yazdan, Guzisht Azma Mah wa Mahar. And I reached the presence of God. Ke dar jahan tu yak safar the ashnayam neist. Not a single atom in your world is an intimate of mine, as I have the heart. The world has no heart, but I hand full of dust all heart. जहाँ थी तीज दिले मुश्तखाक मन हमारे. The world has no heart, but I hand full of dust all heart. मेरा खाकी बदन पूरा हार्ट है, पूरा दिल ही दिल है. It is my garden, but not worthy of my song. चमन خوشس वले दरखोर युवानम नीस. It's my garden, ये चमन है, ये गार्डन है, but not worthy of my song. लेकिन इसको मेरा नगमा समझ नहीं आता. तबस्सुम बलब ओ रसीद बेश नगफ. अल्लाह ताला ने तबस्सुम फरमाया, smiled and said nothing. What had Iqbal gotten by his research and given so importance to her? First of all, Iqbal has discussed men. Okay, we had done this. The God, the angels, and did complaint against Iqbal and did say that rude and insolent is he. Nature, he pants much brightly. Though born of mud and water, yet a god assumes to be, not bound to any home or land of earthly ties, is free. To throngs of heaven he has taught like man to fret and pine. The clay-made man he fair would teach the one and more divine. Bali Jibreel. की हक से फरिश्तों ने इकबाल की गम्माजी, की हक से यानी अल्लाह ताला की दरबार में फरिश्तों ने इकबाल की गम्माजी की, यानी उनके गमाज बन गए। गुस्ताख है, कौन गुस्ताख है? इकबाल गुस्ताख है, करता है फितरत की हिना बंदी। खाकी है, खाकी है मेड ऑफ मड, मगर इसके अंदाज है अफलाकी। ये खाकी है मगर इसके अंदाज जो है वो अफलाकी है, यानी आसमानी है। रूमी है न शामी है, काशी न समरकंदी। आप समझ गए होंगे। सिखलाई फरिश्तों को आदम की तड़प इसने, सिखलाई फरिश्तों को आदम की तड़प इसने, आदम को सिखाता है आदाब खुदावंद, आदम को सिखाता है आदाब खुदावंद, यानी ये इंसानों को सिखाता है कि अल्लाह जल्ल शानहू के दरबार के आदाब क्या है। हकीमी में मुसलमानी खुदी की, कलीमी रमज पिनहानी खुदी की, तुझे गुर फक्र शाही का बता दूं मैं, तुझे गुर बता दूं, तुझे वो राज बताऊं फक्र शाही का, यानी फकर का और बादशाही का। गरीबी में निगहबानी खुदी की, गरीबी में है निगहबानी खुदी की। तुम गरीब हो, तुम्हारे पास कुछ ना हो, लेकिन इसी में निगहबानी है। किसकी? खुदी की। खुदी की जिल्वतों में किबरियाई, खुदी की खलवतों में मुस्तफाई। खुदी की जिल्वतों में, जिल्वत यानी जो आप देख रहे हो उसमें किबरियाई है, अल्लाह ताला की बड़ाई है। खुदी की खलवतों में मुस्तफाई, और जब आप यानी खलवत में हो, यानी छुपी हुई है इसमें मुस्तफाई, नबी सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की ज़ात की ब्यूटी। He showed her a complaint over himself, but actually he means all over human beings, and exposed her the status of man, that what kind of greatness he does have. Now we would like to discuss the man thing which preferred man to all over the world, and what thing he had found in his and overall man hearts. Please follow on reading, he said in Bangidara. ओके, ये सिलसिला जो है ये जारी रहेगा इंशाल्लाह। टाइम ज़्यादा नहीं लेता हूँ आपका, तो तकरीबन 2, 4 या 5 प्रोग्राम्स में और लेक्चर्स में ये सिलसिला ख़त्म हो जाएगा। एक अनोखी दास्तान है ये दिल का, तो ये मैंने चुना है इकबालियात से, तो इसको लाइक भी कीजिएगा, सब्सक्राइब भी कीजिएगा और शेयर भी कीजिएगा। इकबालियात हमारे लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है। इकबाल एक तोहफ़ा है, एक गिफ्ट फ्रॉम द गॉड टू द for the subcontinent in Asia. Okay, so Iqbal was a great man. We pray for his soul, that may Allah give him the upper degrees also in the eternity. Thanks. Good morning. Thank you. Thanks.